Hi guys, it's Tuesday. I hope everyone's day is off to an amazing start. I am just sitting out here in the driveway waiting on Chase to come out. We are headed to his orthodontist appointment. It's just going to be a real quick one today. He's just going to get some things adjusted. And it is snowing very lightly here in Atlanta. It just started, so I'm sure everything is about to shut down here in the city. But so yeah, like I said, this is a Tuesday after the Super Bowl, and it wasn't just Cam Newton who had a bad Super Bowl day. Eric actually lost his wallet. Yeah, so we didn't have a Super Bowl party. So we were just going to get a few things for, Eric, Chase, and I to kind of snack and nibble on while we watched the game. So we were just out and about. And then our last stop, we were going to stop and just pick up a couple of trays of food. So Eric goes in, we get the food, we come back home. I'm upstairs in the theater room kind of organizing, or arranging things. And he yells upstairs, babe, have you seen my wallet? And I'm like, no, I haven't seen your wallet. We just walked in. The next thing I hear is the door closing and the garage door going up. So I guess he's on his way, to go back to the store to see if he left it there. And so I call him and I say, Eric, you should have called them first, just to let them know you're coming, that it's your wallet, or, just to be on the lookout for it on the counter or table or whatever. And he said, I already called them and they said they haven't seen it. And my heart just drops. You know how it is, ladies, when you lose your phone or think you've lost your phone, or even your wallet or whatever, and your heart just sinks. And that is exactly how I felt. So he goes back up there. The wallet's not in the store. He looks around in the parking lot. The wallet's not in the parking lot. So he comes back home and, we go over the truck with a fine tooth comb, but we cannot find his wallet. So we were just, that was a horrible Super Bowl night for us. So, we start to, start canceling things. His biggest thing is he didn't want to have to go back up to the DMV to get another driver's license, because you ladies know how, long it takes, up there to get, your driver's license. You're up there all day. But thankfully, Eric is so organized. He was able to go online and apply for another driver's license. Online, if you have your driver's license number, which he did, and also the date your driver's license was issued, which I can't believe he had, but he did have it. So he was able to, have them send him one in the mail. But the thing is, Eric has to travel. He has to fly a lot for work, and he needed his driver's license. The airport doesn't play that. You can't show up there with a paper from the DMV saying you have a driver's license applied for. They wanted a license, and also his corporate card, which he canceled, was also, in the wallet. He has to pay for his hotels and rental cars with his corporate card. So that was gone. So it was just terrible. So around 12 o'clock, 11:45, 12 o'clock, we're like getting ready to go to bed, and the doorbell rings, and we have cameras, because, I was not going to the door at 12 o'clock in the morning. So I go to the camera, and there's this lady at the door. Looks like she had on no shoes, but, as I looked a little bit closer, she had on like flip-flops and pajama bottoms, and she's just ringing the doorbell. And I was like, oh, Eric, what is going on? I don't want to open the door. It's the middle of the night. Anything could happen. We live in the city. So she's just ringing. She'd walk away from the door. Then she'd run back up to the door, ringing. And then she's looking all in the windows. I was like, oh God, we're going to have to call the police. So finally, and I mean, she was out there for a long time. Finally, she drops something. I see her drop something at the door and runs off. I was like, Lord, Eric, she's probably put a bomb on the front porch. Oh my God, I'm about to call the police. And Eric was like, wait. Let's look out the window. There's a truck in the driveway and they're pulling out. And he says, wait a minute, do you think that was my wallet? You think maybe that was my wallet? He says, turn the alarm off, open the door. She had brought his wallet and everything was in there. we are back from the orthodontist, and I actually just had a couple of neighbors stop by to talk about the snow. Here in Atlanta, when it snows, it is a huge deal. So they were over here chatting. But this is really cold outside. But I wanted to show you guys how we actually store our socks and shoes in the house for when guests come over. I think I mentioned in the last video that we do not wear shoes in the house. So what we do is we have like a little basket by the front door with things in it for our guests, and my neighbor kind of put the idea in my head to kind of show you guys how we do it. So let's take a walk over to the front door. I hope you guys are having a good day today. I hope you're staying warm. I don't think we'll be going back outside of the house today. It is just too cold. All right, so here is the basket right here by the front door. So in here we have just a bunch of just little slipper shoes. These are just like little flip-flops and things like that for when they stop by, and we just picked these up from the Dollar Tree actually. We had some really nice ones in here from Five Below. I'm not sure if you guys have a Five Below in your area, but in the Five Below, they have everything in there, and it's $5 and less. So yeah, we just go to stores like that and pick up socks and shoes. The neighbors actually took some really nice ones with them, and we don't reuse these. So when you come over to our house, you get a pair of slippers, or if you don't want to wear slippers in the house that day, you may choose to wear a pair of socks, and you take everything that you have worn with you. You get to keep it. All right, there's some mini ones in there, and we keep a pair of scissors in the basket also to, you know, cut the tags off of them.
Guys, I have been asked to do a full house tour by several of you, and I hope that you've enjoyed the rooms that I've shared with you in previous videos thus far. Today, however, I wanted to share my dining room. I've shared bits and pieces of it before, however, I've not done a full tour, so here we go. I love using large pieces of art in a room as opposed to a bunch of small pieces. I think that the larger pieces give the room a fuller, richer look, if you will. And also, I enjoy decorating in groupings of either 1, 3, or 5. I just find that those numbers look really great in my spaces. I just love how they look here in this dining room especially. And ladies, the only thing that's better than a loving husband is a handy husband. And Eric is that. He did an amazing job here hanging this particular light fixture. We went into our local Gallerie and picked out this beautiful chandelier. It works so well here in the dining room. And it just works really great too with the table and chairs that also came from Gallerie. We actually ordered the table and chairs online. And that table, guys, is always the main topic of our conversations when we have guests over. I think the aged champagne color combined with the elegant details and the mirrored top that you'll be seeing here in a second really give the piece a modern look. And going back to decorating in either 1s, 3s, or 5s, for me, that single piece of artwork there, I think really worked really well with the table and the chairs in the dining room. And then tying everything together are the plantation shutters here in Georgia. We love opening our windows in the spring and the summer and letting the sounds of the birds and the smell of the flowers billow in.
I wanted to come and show you guys my seedlings. I've already started them. They are about 3-4 days old now. So this year I have decided to do some monkey grass and some bluegrass. Last year I did a host of flowering plants, but I didn't really want to do those because I had a lot of hummingbirds. Although they were pretty, they destroyed a lot of the flowering plants that I had planted, and the bees loved them also. So I decided to go with some things that were more grassy like. So here's a look. Here's a look at what I'm doing this year. Here's the monkey grass, and I ordered 50 seeds. And I ordered them from the Outside Pride company. And I ordered, how many? 1,000 seeds of the bluegrass. I am in my mud room. It is a mess in here, but I didn't want to put them down in the basement just yet because it's really cold down there. So I'm starting them out up here in the mud room. But I wanted to show you guys these pots that I picked up from At Home. I love the color of these pots for my front porch. They were only $34 and they are so heavy and sturdy. I can't wait to put them outside. So $34. They had a lot of them too. If you live here in Atlanta and you like pots and stuff, they had a lot of them on sale. Let's see. Oh, I'll show you some of the stuff I picked up from the Dollar Tree too. From the Dollar Tree, I picked up this the Shade Mix Wildflower blend of seeds that I'm going to take back because, again, Eric and I got to talking about the bees and how bad they were last year. So I actually bought 3 boxes of them. So I'm going to take these back. I just can't fight with those bees this year. So yeah, that's 2 of them. I have another box upstairs. I was just kind of doing some research on them. So yeah, I'm going to take those back. And I bought some of these foam cups because I know I'll have to transplant the seedlings, you know, once they start to germinate and get a little bit taller. So I bought some more of those. I also bought this tablecloth from the Dollar Tree because when I'm working with my little plants and soil, it gets kind of messy. So I just use a tablecloth from the Dollar Tree as like a drop cloth. And I bought 2 of those. And that was it from the Dollar Tree. And I purchased this beautiful wreath for my front door from At Home also. I am so ready for it to, for spring and for everything to start blooming outside. I have some bulbs outside that are starting to come up and they are yellow. So I figured I'd get this wreath, and when everything starts to come in full bloom, it's just going to be really pretty. So we are having burgers and fries for dinner with a salad. I decided to make one of Eric's and Chase's favorite meals, you know, since it's kind of, you know, chilly outside today. Eric, why are you wearing that jacket?
You know I was in the basement working out the cold, and you love this jacket.
And back up away from the counter if you've been out. Have you taken a shower?
No.
Oh, back up. You see me cooking, and why are you wearing that jacket? Your husbands have clothes that you just cannot stand. Oh, I promise you I'm taking that to Goodwill.
First of all, guys, do your wives have
How do you know guys watch my
sweats and
channel?
old t-shirts? Well, invite your husbands or significant others. Sweats, old t-shirts, wearing my t-shirts. Yeah, the non-romance. At home attire. Yeah, all the stuff that y'all like to get in a snug.
Show them. Go get your other ones. Go get your other
It's
jackets.
a whole set.
He has like he has like a whole army of them, and then they're not even Adidas.
All these jackets are good.
Nobody wants those. Hold them up so they can see it. Look at that mess, looking like a box of crayons.
You will never see me outside of the house.
Yes, you do. You go check the mail in and stuff.
No.
Mars, yes, you do.